What's good, y'all? Dan Titus here with the Action Network. We're back from the All-Star break, and I got 3-player props for Thursday night's 7-game slate. Let's get right to it. The first one I'm rolling with is Steph Curry over 24.5 points. You can get that at BetMGM at -120. He's coming off a 50-point explosion in the All-Star game where he dropped 16 3-pointers. He faces a Portland Trailblazers team that prior to the All-Star break surrendered 30 points per game to opposing point guards in their last 3 games. Now, Stephen Curry, he's had a lot of success against this Portland Trailblazers team scoring the ball, averaging 28 points in his career in 35 games versus the Portland Trailblazers. That is the highest average against any team that he's faced in the NBA over the course of his career. And he dropped 32 on them in their first matchup earlier this season, and then followed it up with only 22 points, but he shot pretty poorly from the field, only 8 for 19. But I think this is a good get-right spot for Steph Curry to absolutely torch a Portland defense that honestly doesn't really have many starters outside of Anthony Simons in the lineup right now. But he's exceeded 24.5 points in 7 of his last 8 games versus Portland. So ride Steph Curry here. Second pick, I'm going with Stephen Curry over 4.5 3-pointers made. You can get that at +125. I got to ride this hot hand after knocking down a record-breaking 16 3-pointers in the All-Star game. Granted, it is the All-Star game, but this is also Stephen Curry, a guy that's hit 6 3-pointers in both of his contests against the Portland Trailblazers this season. And Portland allows the 3rd most 3-pointers made to opposing teams this season at 13.7 per game. And they're even worse at home, letting up 13.8 3-pointers made per game, which is 3rd worst also in the NBA. Now, Curry, he's averaging 16 3-point attempts in those 2 games versus Portland this season, and he's gone over 4.5 3-pointers in 5 of his last 6 contests versus Portland with an average of 5.6 3-pointers made. Don't overthink this one. I think Steph Curry stays hot in the kitchen. Chef it up. 4.5 3-pointers made. Going the over, Steph Curry. For my final play, I'm going with Mikal Bridges under 3.5 assists. You can get that at -135 at BetMGM. Now, Chris Paul, he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a hand injury. You're going to expect more Suns players to facilitate and be active passing the ball. I don't think it's going to be Mikal Bridges here, and this line seems a bit too high for me, considering that he's hit this number with Chris Paul off the floor only 3 out of 25 times. That's an 88% hit rate to the under. And he comes into Thursday, averaging only 2.6 assists per game. He's never gone over 3.5 assists in any of his 12 games versus the Thunder. I think this is a bit over an overestimation by Vegas here. So I'm going to take the under on this one. So that will conclude my 3 picks. I'm going with Steph Curry over 24.5 points. I'm going with Steph Curry over 4.5 3-pointers made, and Mikal Bridges under 3.5 assists. For more content, free plays at the Action Network, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.